Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Hi. Friends. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Do I have everything? I feel like I've forgotten something, but we'll figure it out if I have. I probably have forgotten something. It sounds like me. Teabag, can we not do this, please? Who did? Thank you. Alright. Ned, Sovereign. Jade, hello. Oh god.
Robin, what happened?
Almost a full year.
It's nuts. Wait. Almost a full year. 24 months. You trying to mess with me right now? What's happening? Are you making me questioning my mathing? How you doing, Ned? Thank you for the resub. 24 months. Almost a full year. You'd never? Not on purpose anyway? Alright. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you? How's it going? Oh, I can take this off, can't I? Yuck. How is everyone? Is everyone excited for Christmas? I used to be a Christmas nut, not as much anymore. It's a difficult time of year for me now, but in saying that, I am looking forward to having a week off work, even if that means not getting paid for a week. I'm still looking forward to just having a week of like not having to get up at 5 a.m. You take the little wins in life, you know what I mean? Like silver linings all around. There's no 5 a.m. wake up calls. I'm excited for that. The other thing, obviously, over the next couple of days, I'm cat sitting. So, hi. Did you hear that? Did you? Yeah. So I am going. I need sort of my evenings free because I'll go over, you know, go over to Alan's. So I decided not. I decided to leave Millie at Alan's at her like own address, and I'll go over in the evenings, and I will be. I'll spend a couple of hours there with her, feed her, play with her, and just make sure she's overall okay. So yeah, it'll be a lot of like morning-ish streams, morning afternoon streams, so that I have my evenings free, which I think works out better for me anyway. I'm more of a morning person anyway. Oh my gosh, I have so much, Ned. So I need to finish Middlesex before the end of the year. So that's my first focus. I'm actually going to take that with me when I go see Millie this evening, because then I can just sit there for a while and I can keep her company for a bit. So I need to finish Middlesex, and I was gonna get the audiobook of that and like try and listen to the audiobook as I walked, but I really don't like the narrator, so we just have to actually finish reading that. And I really want to finish Cytonic, which is an audiobook, by the end of the year as well. So I've got a couple of things. Because I want to start my new year. I want to start my 2024 reading challenge. So I want to like start fresh with a new book. Try and distract yourself from being overstimulated. Yes, ready for Christmas. Also sick. Ugh. You know what? You are not the first person to say that though, Jade. I had a couple of colleagues at work who it's like Christmas rocks up and or like leading up to, and I don't know if it's the stress of seeing family. I don't know if it's just like you're going to get some time off, so your body starts like going, "Oh, great, perfect. We're going to get sick now." So many people though. So many people. Yeah, I'm the same, Ned. If I don't like the narrator, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need, yeah. So the Brandon Sanderson ones, I'm listening to the series that Cytonic is a part of. The narrator's so good. Like she's amazing, and she does all the different like she does a bunch of like different voices for people, and it's just I can't imagine hearing anybody else try and do those voices now. It would just be wrong. So I'm very happy with her. So yeah, I'll hopefully finish those two, and then my reading list for the new year. I haven't officially decided what I'm going to read first. I think I might leave that up to chat. I might give you guys um, the numbers for like the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge, and then like have you guys pick a number between like 1 and I think it's 40, and then whichever number is closest to it, like whatever challenge is closest to it that I have, then yeah. What's the series called? Hold on. I will tell you. Audible. Library. I've earned a badge. Sweet. So this is the third Skyward. That's like the series Skyward. Cytonic is the third one. So the first one is Skyward. Second book is Starsight. Third book is Cytonic, and the fourth one just came out in Audible, which is Defiant, and I think that's the last one. The third one that I'm on at the moment is definitely the weakest of the four, but I also think it's needed as a, what's it called? Not exposition, that's not the right word, but it's kind of what I mean. Like, I feel like this needed to happen before he could get to, like, wrapping things up. Something about tiny furry space ninjas. I'm not entirely sure I would say that. It's definitely space, so it's more sci-fi than fantasy. Um, the first book is very much, the first book is excellent. The first book is the first book in a long time. As I was listening to it, I'd gotten um into the story and everything, and I got to a point, it was like the end of the book, it was coming up to the last couple of hours, and it was like late at night, it was like 1 a.m., and I was like, nah, I need to finish listening to this because I'm enjoying it so much and I'm loving it. And I was like, I gotten into bed, I still had my headphones on, I'm like lying in bed, and this stuff was happening, and I like sat up in my bed and I'm like listening and listening, and I had to stop myself from like whooping at when something like happened. Like I wanted to yell, I wanted to be like, yes. But you know, my dad was asleep upstairs, so couldn't really do that. But it's one of the only books that for in ages that I had that with, that I was just like, yes. So I do recommend it, but yeah, number three is sort of a, yeah, I think it's sort of a stepping stone between the first two novels and I think the last one. So yeah. Anyway, I'm still enjoying it. I still like it. I still think it's great. But I think the narrator does a good job as well. So highly recommend those. Anywho, much as I love books, we're here to play video games. Sable. I've had this one for a while. I've had it on my radar for ages and ages and ages. But I think I got it through Epic. I think it was free through Epic for a while. So, Ava, how are you? How's things? Um, but yeah, should be a pretty chill start to the Christmas weekend. You're all right-ish. Sound like me. I'm also all right-ish. I'm trying to convince James to come and visit me on Boxing Day. Part of the bribe is that we can go and see Millie together. Um, I think that might have sold him. It's not so much about coming to see me. He can come see the cats. Um, Stormlight Archive. Is that like it? Is that No, no, that doesn't sound familiar. Definitely haven't read that one. What's Stormlight Archive? Hold on. Use. Stormlight Archive. No, I have not read those. Yeah, no. This is the first Brandon Sanderson's that I've read thus far. I haven't done more of I haven't yeah. This is the first Sanderson, so I'm enjoying it. It means I will read more of his, but I have so much to read, Ned. Like my shelves are more than a little stacked. Um, so yeah, we've got a lot, a lot to get through. So, but anyway, we'll see how we go. But yeah, so I want to finish reading Middlemarch and Cytonic by the end of the year. So I have to get onto that. So I will bring books when I go visit Millie. And I'll sit there and I'll listen. I can listen to an audiobook on the way there. Read a different book there and listen to a different audiobook on the way home. It'd be great. I got all sorts. It's about an hour walk to Alan, so to Alan's place, so it gives me plenty of time. My babysitting at his house, so I'm not at his house, but yes, I'm gonna. Millie is at his. I've left the cat there, and I will go to his and feed her and hang out with her in the evenings, a little bit. So instead of her having to get used to the smells at my house and my two cats, and figured it was better if I did it this way. I still feel bad, but I feel like it would be so stressful for my boys as well. So if I'm, because I would have had her in this room where I stream. So if I'm streaming, the boys can't get in. And so I just feel like that would stress them out, and it's a whole thing. So yeah. Just guilt James. Don't think I have to guilt him. I asked him, I was like, I offered to like meet him halfway so he didn't have to drive so far. And he was like, oh, I don't mind the drive. And like, unless you want to, unless there's like somewhere specific that you want to go in Melbourne. I was like, no, I'd much rather hang out down here. And are they going to wonder why you brought a raw turkey home? Aww, Millie's way cuter than a raw turkey. They have done a lot of sniffing of her, like when the couple of times like I used my carry on for her. The boys have gotten very used to her smell as far as that goes, but I think Sherlock would hate it 100%. I think her and Watson would get along quite well, but Watson's so rough, I don't trust that he wouldn't injure her. At least not immediately. Like, yeah, he's so rough. I wish I could teach him to not be so just ugh. I've actually started intervening again when he starts going with Sherlock, because I'm like, I feel like I should have intervened a long time ago. Anyway. Cats, man. Cats. Let's play video games. Should I have a controller for this? I should. I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm feeling like this may be a controller game. Hold on. I think this is a controller game. I have a feeling. All right, let's see here. Actually, don't mind that this is a controller. That makes it like more. I don't know. Ava, I would love that too. I would love that too. I reckon he'll come down. He hasn't like 100% confirmed it or anything, but I reckon he'll come down and see me. We enjoy our we like hanging out. James is one of those people I don't need to talk to him all the time. But it's easy, you know. It's easy when he comes visit, so I reckon he will. I will I won't send him a message today. I'll confirm it with him tomorrow. Send him a message tomorrow and be like, so am I penciling you in? Because I was already going to take Boxing Day off, because I feel like there's no point in streaming over Christmas and Boxing Day. Everyone's with families, or, you know, they've got other plans, or whatever, you know. So I figured I'll take those 2 days off. I'll do things. I'll hang out with friends. I've got one friend who's coming down. I'm cooking her spaghetti alla Neroni, I think it's called. Something along those lines. And a polenta and plum cake from the Stanley Tucci cookbook that I got gifted from Vinsanity. I'm gonna make that for her. And I've got wine. So that'll be good. And then when James comes, I'll make him some muffins or cookies or something because we know he has a sweet tooth. So if he decides to come. So that's the other thing. I'll tell him. I was like, if you come on Boxing Day, I will make you cookies. Fresh, out of the oven, hot cookie. You're welcome. All right. Let's do this. Starting a new game. Might be a little loud. If it is, I apologize. I'll change the volume when I can. He does, Ned. I love Stanley Tucci. Love Stanley Tucci. Yeah, there's 2 other cookbooks that I need to get still. I already love the visuals. And this. Yeah, he's great. And I love that all of his Instagram videos are him going, "Are you ready? Are we good?" And she's like, "Yes." Can they see through that? She looks like she's melting into the floor. The pants are the same color. Quest started. The ceremony. View quest log. How I look around. This is my quest log. Okay. Yeah. I mean, not like in a bad way. I actually love that color. I am a turquoise. I love the color turquoise. Yeah. Anything like a blue-green. Oh, I'm a sucker for a good blue-green. Keep an eye on stamina. Okay. Is that going to increase along the way or what? Is there other stuff to... Oh. Okay. No fall damage. Oh. Okay, this is not gonna... I'm just experimenting, don't mind me. What? Interesting. No fall damage. It's my color. It is my... I always say it's because I'm a Pisces. I can almost hear the cringe in people's... Like, I can almost hear them go, oh god, she's one of those. But yeah, I think it's because I'm a Pisces and there's that connection with water. As much as I'm terrified of the ocean, I love being near water. Pisces? Pisces, like the zodiac sign. Not Pisces like that. Pisces. What is it? P-I-E-C-E-S? Or is it P-P-A? No, it's fine. I was like, yeah, no, that's not quite what I meant, but that's fine. Am I supposed to go up or am I supposed to go through there? I'm not sure. I feel like it's this way. L to crouch, which is L. Wait. Oh, this. Lol. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I love how the colors just changed. That's just gotten so much brighter. I love that. Okay. Now, is there no fall damage so I can just... Do I just jump off? Whoop! Literally no fall damage. Love that. Look at the change. It's really cool. I love that. Okay. Stand. Hold down B to sprint while moving around. You can only sprint when you have enough stamina. Got it. Wow, that really destroys the stamina. That is a quick stamina destroyer. Is the music too loud or is it not too bad? I know it doesn't seem very overwhelming at the moment. There's like a little buzzing that I'm hearing. I assume it's like an insect noise almost? I don't know. But yeah, if it's too loud, let me know. Ooh. Hello, camp. I'm home. I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Huh, it's like she knew. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the answers. And yet... I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping into me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. JD reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I don't know where to start. JD's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hillel and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hillel will share something. Well, let's say, as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jaddy's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked Jaddy what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Ibexi, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with Hillel. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. LB compass. LB? Oh. Oh. Okay, that's fun. I like that. What's this? Oh. X. Postbox. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day. Alright, fine. Nobody loves me. Nobody left me any messages. So upset. Hold on. I have sleep in my eyes. Everything's fine. Okay. It's really interesting how, like, dull the colors, not dull, but like how the colors change in the shade. Okay, what the hell? What are you gonna do? Don't do anything. It's fine. Just leave it. Oh. No, I had sleep in my eyes. It's not my fault. Oh, wrong thing. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do to not race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello? Hello, how are you today? I asked Driss how he is. I'm well. I'll let it hang there a moment. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike! Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your gliding, yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Oh, we get a tutorial. Nice, okay. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sand cutter will do for now. Youngsters these days, always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Okay? Don't lose your bike. Okay. Alright. So, it's this... No, sorry. Oh. What was strafe? I don't even remember. Oh my god. This is very... Oh. How was I supposed to strafe? Oh. A, that's what I wanted. Oh, it just kind of... Okay, interesting. Alright. Whoa! Oh my god. That was a thing. Well, that happened. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable! Congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Everything sounded normal. Well, the sandcutter must like you then. It's usually a little more temperamental with new riders, but you're not even a little bit on fire. Have you already been by Hilal? I'd nearly forgotten about Hilal and thanked Driss for the reminder, before at least nudging him a little about the bike. I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sandcutter. That's something, huh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And And Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Yeah, my little errands? I beg your pardon. Imagine. He definitely forgot about the bike, I'm just saying. He 100% forgot about the bike. Now, where was I going? That's my friend, or mom, or aunt, or grandma, or whatever she's supposed to be. I think it was over here. Yeah, there we go. No, X. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this! Halal hands me a small, round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth, not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. I didn't bring anything for you! Halal gives a tinkling laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. Okay. Well, in that case, we might, we'll take the sand cutter, since he doesn't have my bike. And we'll, we'll take the sand cutter over to where I need to do this. Bye-bye. Definitely sounds like it's an old machine, that's for sure. This even feels like, I don't know if you guys can tell from just viewing, but it feels chunky. Like, isn't this where he said it was? Am I crazy? God, it's so chunky. At the altar. Yeah, okay. No, I'm going the right way. Oh, it's nighttime. It's like the chunkiest little machine, seriously. Oh. Is that the sun rising? Is that what's happening right now? Oh. What is that? There's a house in the sky. What the crap? Yep. I can sprint, right? Yeah. No. Damn. Thought I could jump that. I cannot. I assume... Oh god. Assume this is where I'm supposed to be going. Making a lot of assumptions here. Glad to see that she can literally climb anything. Oh. What What's this? Hello? 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 It's a chum egg. Chum egg, offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. I have a chum egg. Okay. Ooh. Could probably turn this down ever so slightly. Yeah. Oh, there's a map. We love maps. Oh, I also clothing. Child's mask. Oh my god, I'm gonna get different clothing? That's dangerous. I'll turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen as I started in here. This is a problem because there's no way I have the stamina to scale this. I feel like that's rude. I feel like that was unnecessary, and I feel like somebody should have warned me. Just saying. I see a light in the distance. Cutscene. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Feels right. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Take out my little stone. They've done very interesting things with colors in this. Oh. We're going for a ride. Don't smush me. Thanks. Do I know I've gone for a ride, or? See, now it almost like there's no colors. So interesting. Press and hold A to glide in midair. Ooh. Really? Fun. I wonder how long that lasts. Oh, well, actually, I can test it here, I suppose. How far do I need to glide for? Okay. Is that where I'm going? It looks like that's where I'm going, doesn't it? This doesn't seem super steady, but that's fine. We're just... Is there like a time limit on how long I can do this for? Or is it just now and forever? Oh, that's right. This is where I entered. Uh-huh. And that's why it had me fall down. Because it wanted me to be sure. Where'd I leave my bike? Down there. Cool. I like it. Fun. Alright, we'll go back where we came. This way. To the clunkiest machine ever. As long as I don't catch on fire, from my understanding, is we're good. There's that thing that was up in the air. Now it's down here. Interesting. Oh my god, like my controller's like, it's trying to jump out of my hands with how clunky this is. Okay. We'll go up to this person first. Oh. We can take the quick way up. Okay, and here we are. Hello. Oh, I just realized they have prosthetic leg. I didn't notice that. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know that what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Safe. Like a warm hug. I tell Halal that I feel almost embraced by the Perpetual, warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Halal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the Perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice, and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Saizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Okay. Cool. He forgot to make my bike. JD greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. What was your gliding like? I asked JD about her gliding. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protest. Pout all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. She lowers her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers? And that's all I say about that. You should get going. Like, I will absolutely tell you everything you want to know when you get back. Oh. Oh, there were actually stairs. Okay, fair. Oh. Is that where I need to be? Hey. I have to go. I'm gonna have to go over there. Don't leave before I get back, okay? Hey. Don't leave before I get back down. Thank you. Don't leave before I get back. What's this? Nope, I can't stop. Oh. Oh no, there's looting. Well, that's dangerous. Saizo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a distant relation than any sort of outsider. Mechanists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Saizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget that it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us, and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Saizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited for my bike? Saizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jaddy told me how excited you were. Saizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I'd tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. Besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike. I asked Saizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you are not going to make your hoverbike. You are going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists, they simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Saizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Saizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another one up on that great rock, near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to go gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I asked Saizo if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I tell Saizo I'll see her soon and head off in search of components. Together, we will create something new out of the old. Uh-huh. RB? Use your navigator. Oh. Yeah. Place marker? I didn't need to hold it. I was holding it, and I apparently don't need to hold it. Where did they say? Somewhere here, and also there was a up there. Okay. Here we go. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was go over to this person here. Hello, friend. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. I was, actually. I was like, that is a very cool way to go. To travel. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really... It's bigger than I thought. I tried to explain that when I first saw the balloon, I thought it was very small and somewhat far away, but now I see it's quite large and was very far away. I fumbled through the explanation, though, and the cartographer just nods without saying anything. I nod back. Well, good to meet you, and... Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I came to see the balloon. I tell the photographer I actually came to see the balloon. Ha, don't blame you. But you're heading out on your gliding, aren't you? I'll sell you a map of the Ewer for only 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I tell Jordan I'll be back. A pre-gliding glider. I tell him I'm stable. I mean, I'm also that. Well, this person seems stable. I'm not. The character seems like they are, though. I'll need to ask Jaddy for some money. Very well, child. Okay. I keep chewing on this tea bag, which I don't like. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. Huh. Can I get in? Let me in. No? Okay. Okay. Now, I probably should go get that bike to travel around, huh? There's a couple of places I need to go and explore and all that good stuff. So, where's my bike? The bike was... Or not my bike. The sand cutter. Oh, there's somebody here, though, as well. Hi. Hello, friend. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. There. Oh. I've almost got 50. Oh. Who just whistled at me? What? Did somebody else hear the whistling? Whistling. Okay, bike. Now, if I do that, oh, if I do this, these are the different directions I need to go. So, hop into here. And we go out this way first. Aha. This is the ship. I actually didn't see that. Interesting. This looks like it's still on. Is that not concerning? This doesn't seem that broken down, I'm going to be honest. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I noticed the blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, they'll be held to pay. Oh, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, they'll be held to pay. Sorry. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps? Okay. When I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rohana's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check the machinist notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? That letter, Toma. The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Whoops. Where's the lever that they broke? I don't see the lever. Oh. Oh. Saima, are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Saima has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get to me. You're a horrible child. Should I do that? No, that seems unnecessary. May I please have it? I decided to be gentle and ask her, may I please have it? May I please have it? She mimics me terribly, all high and screechy. Despite my best efforts, I cede. Oh well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Ho-ho. Saima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want? I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to acquiesce. Then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Right. I think we all saw this happening. I think we all saw... Oh god. Oh, okay. Run over with the bike. I can't. It doesn't let me. Oh my god, this thing is so chunky! Oh god, that's it. Okay. I literally can't. I tried. Like, I actually tried. Actually, let's... Jeez. Oh my god, bike. Just stop, please. What's this? Oh. Interesting. Alright, let's start. Shortcut. Oh, sorry. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Saima. You know where I can find beetles. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it and you can sneak up and grab it. I tell the Jaidy that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. Yeah. That's actually really good advice. Great advice, in fact. I thank JD effusively and head out on my way. Okay. Okay, so I can get a map, which I'm gonna do first. This seems to be the easiest way to get there. Oh. 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 Oh, I'm sinking. It's too far. Okay. There we go. Alright. Give me the map. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. Sure. Select. Confirm. Cool. I have nothing left for you. Oh, I can sell? RB? No, I don't have anything to sell. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you from Hako to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. I've unlocked a piece of the map. You can navigate the map screen in the pause menu. Once you've visited a new place, you can fast travel to that location. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot. Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry. So I need to go here? Is that where I've already been? I think I've already been to this one. That's this one. I can remove that marker. That's the old ship. And to the east was the Beatles. Okay. Yeah, right. No, I want to go down this way. East, huh? So, never eat. So east is that way. Alright. Well, I need to head that way anyway, so let me grab my bike. And then we will head out. Doink. Oh god. Oh my god. This thing, I swear. Yeah, east. I literally just need to head to this. Over here somewhere. I don't know what the nest of beetles looks like. It's like, what's a nest? Will it be obvious? Ooh, that looks like an old-fashioned, like, ship over there. Hold on. You are so chunky. It is. Can't do anything with it, but that's cool. Ugh. Clunkety clunk clunk clunkety clunk clunk. at that sand cutter go. Clunkety clunk clunk. Clunkety clunk clunk. Over. Oh. Over the dunes of sand. Hello. I got another chum egg. It's so weird, but that's fine. I now have 2 chum eggs. Very confused about what I'm supposed to be looking for, but that's fine. And again, how do I know what a nest of beetles looks like? Because they said east, so I'm like, technically this is east. But I don't think it's this far east. This is the dam sort of east. This is just back to the camp. That's to the dam. Nope. That's me. That's the camp. Is that the chum thing that I got? Oh god. Oh jeez. You are very sensitive. What is this? Doesn't actually tell me, but that's fine. Just east of the camp. Well, this is the camp. And if I go by this, that's north, and this is east. Didn't you say that was like, there was a plant or something? Yeah, okay, so this is, hold on. Oh, sorry I'm yawning so much. I have a feeling this is going to be a short stream. Just, I still had an early morning, so feeling quite sleepy. I know. Yeah. But that's also why I'm like, I much prefer doing morning streams if I can, because by the afternoon, I've like lost all my energy. And this is great, but this is very chill. And it is making me sleepy. Chums is written crudely on a sign. West. West is Chums. Or I do a short one and then try and do a second stream when I come back from Alan's. But I just don't think I will. That's the problem. It's like I feel like I just want an early night. Again, it's been a lot of 5 a.m. wake ups. Today was 6 a.m., so I had a bit of a sleep in. But still a lot. It's still early. Where the hell are these beetles supposed to be? I'm sure this is supposed to be east. Oh. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling. I did not realize how tired I was until I sat down. Where the hell is a nest of beetles? What the hell does a nest of beetles look like? That's where I came from. This looks like an animal collided with... Oh. Well, sort of. I was about to say it collided with a ship, but it's more like the ship crashed and the guy put the sword into its skull. I don't know. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Why am I yawning so much? I don't know. Maybe streaming was a bad idea. I might have to come back to this later. Because, oh my lord. I have no idea where this nest is supposed to be. Oh. Oh. Very close to not getting that. Let's wait to let the stamina ramp up a little bit. Oh, hello friend. Another chum egg. Finding these fine. Can't find beetles to save my life, but I got all the chum eggs I could ever want. Interesting, the controller is like heavily vibrating as I get closer to one of those, so that's good to know. Seems like a good indicator. Is there a... Hold on 2 seconds. Oh, jeez. Sorry. What time is it? Okay, you know what, guys? I'm really sorry to do this. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. So, I think I might come back to this later. Sorry, I thought I was good to go, but I'm not. I'm so tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I might do another stream a little later. I'll see how I go. But I think I need to go lay down for a moment because I've still got a big night ahead of me. Or not a big night, but I have to go and do some things. So I think I'm gonna have a lie down. I might come back later on, and we'll do some more of this because I like this game. But yes, it's a slight bit too chill for me at the moment. I need to go and pass out a little bit. I'm not gonna raid. You guys can find your way elsewhere. I'm really sorry about this. I'll be back. Yeah, either hopefully tonight and otherwise definitely tomorrow. But yeah, I am exhausted. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Sorry. Thanks. Sorry. I'll be back.